Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. Happy Wednesday. As you can tell, I do have a voice. If you were here for yesterday's video, you would have heard my annoying chipmunk voice. My voice broke and just literally broke down before I started recording yesterday, so at least we have a voice today. We're still a bit nasally, but we can work with that. So I hope you guys don't mind. So today we are working on an apartment in San Myshuno. I thought we'd go back to my roots. I am obsessed with making apartments, and obviously lately I've been making apartments from scratch, and I was like, the thought of doing an apartment from scratch and you don't feel good is like absolutely exhausting because it takes probably like a day and a half. So I was like, you know, we'll have a nice calm day, we'll do a slightly easier build but still make it like really detailed. So that's what we're doing today. So I've been working on this all of this morning. It doesn't take me too long to do apartments usually, so it's quite nice to have something that looks pretty, dysfunctional, and doesn't take me forever to make. So this apartment is for a single mother. I'm not sure I'm going to make her a teen yet or not, and she's got 2 under 2, so she's got twin infant daughters. So yeah, I really love how it turned out. I think it's really pretty. I really like the layout of this. The original layout of this apartment is like a very not very well rounded place. Then it's kind of like an odd use of the space. I kind of feel like the living space is like stupidly big, and then the rest of it is kind of like just one bedroom, I think. So this apartment can have the potential to have 3 bedrooms. I did use one of them as an office because obviously our little ones are very young, but when they get a bit older they could have their own room, so that's always good. So yeah, it is a 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom, this living space and an office. I absolutely love making these cupboards. I don't know why, but just the clutter, like how adorable is all the clutter. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do for the living space. I was trying to find this sofa, and then I was like, how can I make it fit in while taking screenshots that looks like, you know, normal? So it did take me quite a while to try and work out what I wanted, but I do like how it turned out. I did change it around a tiny bit off camera at the end because I was like, I'm still not satisfied with how it looks, but it'll be fine. I do really like how it looks now. When I was doing this though, it was just white wallpaper, and then I realised you can add blue wallpaper, so you know, I did add some blue wallpaper to make it feel a bit more texturised, not just all white, because usually it's always white. So I do end up moving this wall art around so it ends up behind the sofa instead, and I do add a lamp lantern thing on the wall. It's not really a lamp, but you know what I mean, one of those wall lights. Anyway, so I decided to add some clutter on the table as well. I thought obviously if she's a young mother, she's got 2 little toddler girls, not toddler, infant girls, then it's going to be absolute mayhem, chaos all the time. So, you know, I thought we need as much stuff as we can possibly fit in there. So as you can see, I'm now putting in the blue walls. I really love apartments like this where you've got like all of the stuff in one room. There's always like so much going on in such a short little space, but I just think it's really cute. I kind of feel like when you make bigger buildings, sometimes for me anyway, maybe not everybody, but it's kind of like too much going on. I like making houses, don't get me wrong, but when it comes to apartments, I really like making like cute cozy little apartments because it just feels more realistic in my opinion. I live in the countryside, so I don't live around places that have apartments. But yeah, I kind of imagined that it would be a lot more smaller, on a smaller scale of things, rather than like these massive apartments that some of the apartments in San Myshuno have. So I quite like making these little ones. Anyway, that was a lot of random words for not much gain. So now we're moving on to the twins' room. I struggled a little bit with this room, with the layout. I wasn't really sure what I wanted. I did initially include this little like playhouse. I'm not really sure what it's called, from Dream Home Decorator, but it just wasn't really working. It was a bit too big for the room, and I wanted them to be able to like get around to the cot, and I was like, not really sure if that's gonna fit. So I did end up moving that out of the way, and then I realised that we didn't have a changing table, so I was like, I'm gonna have to get rid of it. So it's fine. I would have liked it to be able to fit, but we'll include it in the next build. So I did include this adorable little rug as well with loads of little animals on it, which I think is so cute. And this chair from For Rent is gorgeous. I think that it's stunning, so I did include that as well. I just really love this apartment, to be honest. I did end up adding a shelf above the changing mat as well, which I think is really cute. I kind of like to have shelving systems in my builds, but I don't always have the patience to make them, if we're being brutally honest, because I like having lots of stuff in here, but I feel like most of the shelves don't clip the items very well, so you kind of have to like alt place everything, and you've got to have patience for that, but apparently I did in that minute of building, so there we are. But I really like how this room turned out. I think it's really cute. I think that there's a lot of stuff going on in here, but it's definitely like a nice sized room that will grow with them, you know, so when they become toddlers you can move it around a bit, and it still kind of feels like very young and kid friendly but a bit more older. And then obviously when they become children you could either separate them and they could have their own room and change the office into another bedroom, or you could have bunk beds and it would still fit perfectly well. So I really like all of the space that we have in this apartment. I think there's a lot of room for growth, and as they get older, because sometimes when I build I'm like, okay, this would be perfect for a little baby, but once they get a bit older there's just not enough room. But I really think this apartment, it kind of encompasses every sort of age and it kind of works for everybody, so that's always good. But anyway, so now moving on to the bathroom. So I did include blue in this apartment quite a lot, so I did go for a blue cabinet. I did decide to add some clutter onto the bathroom cabinets as well. I did alt place it specifically so we could fit more stuff in, and yeah, I really like alt placing stuff because you can add a lot more things and it kind of feels a bit more lived in my opinion. So yeah. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you've all had a good start to your week. I hope you're not ill like I am. I'm a lot better, but my voice is the one suffering. But at least I do have a voice, because yesterday was embarrassing. But it's just quite nasally, but hopefully we'll get better. But yeah, I really hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are excited for Christmas if you celebrate it. If not, then I just hope you're having a good week. I'm not really celebrating it much this year, to be honest. It's been a year since I lost my granddad, and it's just kind of still very, like, new. The emotion is still fresh. It's not as bad as it was, you know. I kind of feel like people say, like, you know, grief is difficult to deal with, but, you know, it does get easier over time. And just know that you guys aren't ever alone, and you've always got somebody to talk to, and if you ever need support, I'm always your friend, I'm always your simmer pal, I'm always your build obsessed gal. And yeah, I just really appreciate all of you, and I really hope that you're all having a good week, and I hope you're having a good Winterfest season. And yeah, so now we are working on the parents' bedroom. I love this room, I love this rug. Look at the rug. Isn't this rug just gorgeous? It's from For Rent. I think that it's stunning. There's just so much to it. I just think it's adorable. So I did include a vanity as well, which I don't usually do, but it just kind of fit in this room. And then last up, we are working on the office space. I really love how the office space turned out. I think it's really pretty. There's not too much going on in here, but it's like a big enough room that you can fit whatever you wanted in there. I did include a little reading nook as well. We've got some curved bookshelves and a seating area in the corner. In a second, we've got an easel, we've got guitars, we've got a lot of skill building stuff. We didn't include a chess table, but you could obviously include that if you wanted to. But yeah, I just really love this apartment, guys. But I am going to end the voiceover because we are coming to the end, and I'll probably start rambling even more than I already am, which isn't good when I've got a nasally voice. So I appreciate you all so very much. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully all being well, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and I shall see you guys tomorrow. Have the best day. Thanks guys, bye.
Another rainy afternoon, I don't know what I'm to do. I just miss you more than anything. It's way too quiet in the house, I'm just wasted on the couch, 'cause I don't